continues to bring to you?
Yeah, he is, for the past 2 or 3 months, has just played harder. His whole intensity of his game has just been harder, and I think he ends up with the puck more. And obviously he scored some goals, scores a big power play goal for us. So his whole process this year, he is playing his best hockey at the right time.
You get the sense this is a kind of night that will require some special words in the room before you hit the ice?
No.
Or is it, as you said yesterday, it's game 4, let's go play?
This is game 4 for us, yeah. We're just going to be ready to play game 4.
You guys have been very effective with faceoffs. How important has that been, especially with Duchesne and Dubinsky in the series?
Yeah, well, Doobie's had a great year in faceoffs. Yeah, and Duchesne, when he came to us, especially with special teams, Doobie with a penalty kill, Duchesne as far as on the power play. I think that was one of our struggles with our power play, is we just, you have that advantage of taking the face off in the offensive zone. We weren't winning many. Dutchie has come in and has done a pretty good job of that. Face-offs are key. It gives you the puck, and they don't have it.
John, when you got here, did you have to dial David Savard back offensively at all to focus on his defensive game before the offense could come back? Savard.
Who's Savard?
Yeah. Like, he has offense in his game, but did you have to help make him a better defender before he could continue forward with the offense at all?
No. I can't. When I first came here, I don't even remember. Yeah, I don't. I'll go as far back as this year. I think Savvy had some inconsistencies in his game defensively. We haven't told Savvy, let's up the offense. I just think Savvy feels much more confident with his whole game that it's freeing him up offensively. Because he's played much better, not just in the series here, but for the last 6 or 7 weeks, I think he has played much better underneath the hash mark. I think that's the strength of his game, with the big body and just being in the way, his physical play, his blocking shots. I mean, he blocks a huge shot the other night in Tampa when they're revving it up and score a goal and we take a penalty. That's his main part of his game. I just think he feels better about that, and it allows him to go offensively.
John, what do you like about the fact you have such a balanced scoring attack? 10 year 12 goals, or you have 10 guys who scored your 12 goals in the postseason. You had, I think, 7 or 8 guys that had at least 15 this year. It's kind of been a strength. You have a lot of guys that can chip in. What do you like about that?
Yeah, we're hoping guys contribute. I think when you get to this time in the playoffs, you need guys to step up, not only offensively but defensively, and you need as many guys in your lineup as you can, or you're not going to win. So hopefully guys keep on going about their business and try to help us in all different ways.
How important has that been to the success that you've had, that it is spread around?
Yeah, well, we've been fortunate enough to win some games, and yeah, like I said, everybody needs to contribute. If you're going to win hockey games, it's not going to be just the one guy. I think when you get into series, teams can, if it's just one guy they're worried about, I think you can neutralize people that way. I think if you have it spread, who are you going to check? What pair is going to go out against them? So hopefully we'll continue to try to have a balanced attack.
John, we can obviously see the team on the ice in practice. Is there work that you also expect the team to do, or that you ask the team to do, for mental fitness and mental preparedness?
Well, the mental preparedness is our meetings. You have X's and O's as far as the video, but you also have this constant communication amongst us all throughout the playoffs, throughout your work day, your practice day, on how to handle yourself. Just being prepared. One of the things, well, it's the in-between days. You guys want to write about a lot of different things, and I think sometimes can you manufacture things. That's what you do, and that's what you're supposed to do. We have to just worry about our business and how we are just not totally consumed on the off days, because I think you need a break from it, but also making sure you're prepared to go the next day, and whether it be a practice day or a game.
John, we've talked about, especially the last game, and it seems like several games down the stretch, how Bob has done a good job of making saves when he hasn't been busy necessarily. But do you think this, so far in this series, that he has seen a different kind of shots than maybe we've seen in past seasons in the playoffs? And because you guys have been able to...
Go ahead, I'll let you finish.
Okay, the quality of shots, you guys have seemed to have done a very good job of letting him see shots. Not a lot of rebounds and stuff. You're clearing out the front of the net. And it seems that he is facing maybe a different level of shots this year than he has in the past against Pittsburgh and Washington.
Well, I think at times in the games, I'm not going to start matching up shots versus this series versus other series. That's where I thought you were going. I'm not smart enough to remember all that. I know we're trying to do that, as every team does. We're trying to keep the second chances from happening. And we're trying to be the best we can be as far as away from the puck. We're playing against a really good offensive team. So it certainly comes into our thinking when the series starts that we got to do the best we can away from the puck without taking away from our offense. The constant battle between coach and player is making them understand if you do a really good job away from the puck, you're going to end up with more offense. That's the constant give and take. So yeah, there's no science to trying to play. Whether it be Tampa or another team we're playing, whatever it may be, we're trying to be who we are and just concentrate on being the best we can be for as many minutes.
Sorry. Any lineup changes, first of all, tonight?
No.
No. The power play. I know it's a small sample size, it's 3 games, but do you see things that are happening on it now that maybe you didn't see in the regular season? What are some of the reasons why you guys are so successful now as opposed to maybe in the regular season?
Well, a couple of them, it's not a difference from the regular season. We haven't changed anything on it. I think, I look at a couple of the goals just off the top of my head. We've had some people around the net in the blue. Dutchie scores one in Tampa. He's in the blue. I think Cam does a really good job on Bjorkstrand's goal. No, it was Luke who was in front of that on Bjorkstrand's goal. I'm thinking about Cam's Dutchie's even strength goal. But I think we've had some people around the net. I think Tex makes a really good play on the breakout, keeping his patience, spreading the puck, and we got some shots through. As at least the Columbus media and I have talked all year long, and the struggles with our power play. Sometimes you get some puck luck. We haven't changed our system. We haven't changed our philosophy. We've gotten some shots to the net, and we're going to keep on trying to do that.
You touched on Savard in the last 6 or 7 weeks really has sort of found his complete game and kind of coincides with Ryan Murray going out of the lineup. Is that a coincidence, or is that a guy you think who says, my responsibility is a little more now. I got to do a little bit more.
Yeah, he's built that way, and Murr was really good for us. It's the best I've seen Murr play since I've been here. It's unfortunate he's banged up, but I do think players, Danny, I think players can go either way there. Sometimes they get a little nervous when there's more responsibility put on them. Sometimes they just say, now I've got to take care of business here. And I think Savvy has felt that way. I think he's really simplified his game, but he certainly knows that there was more responsibility on his shoulders, along with Nudie too, when Murr went out.
You think you're in their head a little bit? The Kucherov incident, the Stamkos sucker punch the other night, that their frustration is rising due to the fact it's 3-0?
Clay, I just worry about our team. Yeah, you'd have to ask them the question. We're just concerned about us. We're trying to get ready each and every game, and tonight is game 4. We're trying to be as ready as we possibly can.
Thank you.